We're gabbing. We're gabbing. We're gabbing. We're gabbing. We're gabbing. We're gabbing.
Welcome to Gabbing
Gabbing
with Gracie.
and Heather.
I think we're going to rant a little bit about Netflix and then we're going to discuss part one of Wednesday, season two.
As much as we could.
Yes. I'm still drinking the Florbella white wine.
And I am still
drink on.
drinking the rosé. It's leaking.
Oh no. All right. Commence your Netflix rant.
Netflix. Can we please end this part one and part two nonsense? I'm not feeling it.
Yes.
I'm not feeling it. I am either you drop it every week, girl, or you give us all of the episodes in one shot. How is it that you're going to give 4 episodes today, okay? And then a month from now, you're going to give us 4 more. Make that make sense to me.
Do it like one a week.
I'd rather that.
Yeah.
I'd rather that.
Because it's like they're almost trying to go back to the winter break or this like when like
it's failing.
Shows would be like they would show like 12 episodes and then there would be like I think they do that with Abbott where like they have like a month period and then it goes back to like regular weekly or whatever. I don't know what it's called. But it seems like they're trying to do that, but
it's not working.
It's annoying.
It's an 8-episode series. What the fuck are you thinking? What the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah. Specifically with Wednesday, like it's been annoying with other things too, but specifically with Wednesday, I feel like it really hit hard where like this method does not work. Like it made the experience of watching part one unenjoyable.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Wednesday doesn't have that thriller aspect to it, this adrenaline inducing series that keeps you on your seat it's not Stranger Things.
Yeah.
It worked for Stranger Things. I will give it that.
Did they do that with Stranger Things?
Yes, they had it in 2 parts if I'm not mistaken. Now, this upcoming season, I don't know. Because we have 3
They better
parts.
not play. Just give it all to us at once.
No, they're not. No, they're breaking it up. They're breaking it up. Yeah.
Fuckers.
They're breaking it up. Okay. But it's so intense that I think that it's like it's better for it. I don't condone it still.
Yeah.
But something like Bridgerton, it didn't work.
True.
For Wednesday, it didn't work.
Let me remind me, with Bridgerton, did they at least kind of have 2 storylines? Because I think there was another show that I'm blanking on that they broke it up and they kind of had like 2 separate plots. Like they wrapped up the one plot. Maybe it was Lockwood and Co. They had like a second plot for the second part.
I don't recall, but you do bring up something interesting because that was the case for Bridgerton.
So that kind of works. It's still annoying.
I again don't condone it. I don't.
Yeah,
I understand.
It's better than this bullshit.
It is. It's interrupting the flow.
Yes. Because now we have to wait a whole month and we're going to be like, what the hell was happening?
Yeah, our memories are not where it needs to be.
And like some of the storylines, I'm just like, I don't understand the purpose, which I'll get in more to when we specifically talk about Wednesday. But like, I was like, this storyline might be fine, but as of right now, it makes no sense and I don't understand why it's here.
Okay. I want to get into this.
Right.
But again, I think they need to reevaluate how they are releasing their series. It's not working for me. It's not working for you. I wonder who else out there thinks exactly the way we do. I need to talk to Corey. I haven't talked to Corey about it. Corey hasn't finished seeing Wednesday. I finished it.
Oh, you finished and you started after him.
Because I think that too. It was just like the first episode was like okay.
So we're going to talk about Wednesday, season 2, part 1, directed by Tim Burton. And it looks like he directed all 4 of the episodes.
He did. And I was just like, wait a second. Did he do like all of the other ones last season?
I want to say it was split up last season.
It was? Well,
I think we had a conversation around that.
You know what the thing is that I got into it all late in the game. Like everyone had already seen it, and I was just like, whatever.
I do remember that. So the theme of the episodes for the first four at least is woe. So episode 1 is Here We Woe Again. Episode 2 is The Devil You Woe. Episode 3 is Call of the Woe. And episode 4 is If These Woes Could Talk.
I
Do
think
you actually let me share this might be helpful for you.
the last season, woe was the theme also in all of the titles.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know if you can see, but I made a
Thank
list
you.
of
Heather's
new
doing all the work for me. Jeez Louise.
So
All
I don't
right.
know that all these people need to be mentioned, but some of them are definitely like people in our hearts.
I think they deserve a little shout out. So okay, so new to this season is Steve Buscemi as Principal Dort, Billy Piper as Isadora Capri, Owen Painter as Slurp, Evie Templeton as Agnes DeMille, Noah B. Taylor as Bruno Houston, Haley Joel Osment as Kansas City Scalper, Anthony Michael Hall as Ron Crugen, Kyle Hickson as Deputy Riken, Jonas Suamato as Lurch. In the first season was George Buchea. Oh,
No,
okay.
they changed Lurch.
Look
I
at
thought that was
that. Very interesting. Sandy Newton as Dr. Fairborn. Heather Matarazzo as Judy Spenegal. I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing that. Christopher Lloyd, that was a massive surprise, as Professor Orloff. And wait, Jana Lumley? That was her?
yeah.
As Grandmama Hester from. I kept looking at her and I'm like, she looks familiar. I couldn't figure it out because her signature blonde hair from Absolutely Fabulous wasn't on her head.
Yeah.
Oh my
I was like,
gosh.
oh my God. I was the same thing. I was like, oh my gosh, she looks so familiar. Where do I know her from? And then I was like, it's Patsy.
Love it. It makes me
Yeah.
want to go watch a little bit of it's such a good show. Oh
Yeah, because
man.
there was a lot of like cool celebrities in this season.
I wonder if they just like get people because it's Joanna Lumley. Okay, I'm like, is it Jana? Is Joanna Lumley? I wonder how much of them like asked to be on. Like, give me something so that I can be on this show. Oh, there's one person is it one person you missed? Hold up a
Oh,
second.
did I miss somebody?
The sheriff? Did I mention the sheriff?
Well, he was in last. Oh, wait, the new sheriff.
The new sheriff.
Oh, I did miss her.
Okay, Luyanda Unati Luis Niago as Sheriff Richie Santiago. That's a very interesting name. I had not realized that her name was Richie. Okay,
I'm glad you caught that.
I just realized it now. And Billy Piper looks like an AI Billy Piper or her Insta. Oh gosh, oh
Julia
no.
Piper was. I was so happy when she was on. I was so happy that they had her sing.
I was like, wait, like when I saw her name pop up, I was like, Billy Piper is in this? I don't know. It just like
Well, she doesn't look like her, and she has an
no.
American accent, which is so weird.
But let me tell you something. I think her English accent creeped in at one point. Like
Oh, did it?
I even rewound. Like it was like something pole. She said something pole and she like started walking away and the way she said pole and the word before, I was like, "Oh, no. Nope. She needs a better she needs a better coach."
That's funny.
Okay, anyhow. Okay, let's talk about the good parts.
So the casting I thought was good. And you know who's another one that I didn't recognize was Michael C. Hall.
I didn't recognize him either.
Like I had to look him up afterwards because I was like, what? But I
Well,
mean, we're all getting old. He
you can
doesn't
say
look
that
as
again. No, it like when they had like a real close up, I said, "Oh, that's Anthony Michael Hall or whatever his name is."
Oh yeah, sorry. I think I said a totally different person.
I think it's Dexter. They have like the same
Yeah,
freaking name.
yep, it's Dexter. Anthony Michael Hall was in Wednesday, not Michael C.
Somebody,
Hall.
somebody should have told the other Michael, the Dexter Michael, like you need to change your name because it's too much
Yeah.
like Anthony Michael Hall.
Yeah, so I liked the casting. Oh, Haley Joel as being in this as the serial killer, I found super amusing too.
He does a lot of like random things. I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean, I like little things. I love Ajax as a character. I was like super annoyed with Enid on how she was acting this season because of him. But I like that like they pretty much brought back all the students except for Xavier, and but they
Right.
did have him like pop in via painting at some
Yeah.
point.
I was trying to remember very, very much who the heck he was. Like he was the other love interest last season?
Yes, he
Okay.
was the one that he's clairvoyant, so he can paint things, and that's why
Okay.
he sent her the painting of the crow on the gravestone. But yeah, he was the main love interest other than Tyler.
Why did he leave?
Because they do address that this season. His father pulled him out and sent him to another school because they thought that he was the killer. And like so he was falsely accused. Like I think he gets locked up at some point in last season
Oh, that's
because they
right.
think that he's the killer.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, who wants to be around all that?
Yeah. So
Good for them.
I
Standing their
like that he
ground.
kind of made a cameo through his letter and stuff. And then he like I don't know if you remember, but at the end of last season, he gave Wednesday a cell phone.
Yes.
He's like, I tried to text you, and it's like, you have cell phone.
She was not happy about that.
She was not happy this
Not
entire season. She
happy.
struggled.
No. No. Well, I mean, like she's spending her time focusing on boys, right? And that's nothing that our dear Wednesday is into.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the whole boy drama with her, and then she's also very jealous of Wednesday keeping her out. Of course, per usual, it's all like a breakdown of communication
Of
because like
course.
she doesn't want to tell her that she saw a vision where she dies.
Right.
So she's like trying to keep her at arm's length and to keep her safe. But then at the same time, we have the introduction of Agnes, the stalker, who is so creepy. She's so good at that
She's
character.
so cute. I think she's so cute.
Yeah. Yeah. And that was one of those things that I was like, oh, she's been here this whole entire time.
Yeah.
There's so many
Yeah.
scenes that she was in, and we had no idea that she was the stalker.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting. So they did a good job with the whole stalker thing.
I
Although apparently she's got
automatically
another one. She's
wait,
got two
what?
stalkers. Yeah, so this is one of the little things that like they dropped in, but like they didn't like there was nothing to it yet. So it's like, are they going to address it in part two?
But isn't the stalker the person who is revealed at the end to be
Is it though? I don't know.
the avian? What's her name?
Heather's
Heather
character?
Matarazzo? Which that came out of the blue. Just literally earlier in that episode, like episode 4, I was like, wait a second, why is she in this? Like I've only seen her like a couple of times. Like it was like
Yeah.
such a waste of a character. Is she officially gone? I can't remember now.
We don't know because she runs off and all of the people that she had been experimenting run after her, minus the one woman. And so we don't know if like she got away. So she might be back or she might not be. Yeah, I guess you're probably right. I think we could probably assume she was the other stalker. I didn't think about that because otherwise, why would she have what's his face's Tyler's dad's phone and stuff like that? So you're probably right. I missed out. I missed on that. But yeah, one of the things, speaking of that character and like the people she experimented on, I thought that it was going to turn out to be, I even wrote in one of my notes, I forget which episode though, I thought that the avian person was going to be Ophelia, even though I know Ophelia is clairvoyant. But I was
Okay.
like, it's going to be like Wednesday's aunt is going to be this person that's going and killing people. But I wanted to ask you, do you think that she is the woman?
Yes.
You know who I'm talking about? The one they were experimenting on?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's the vibe I got too.
Yeah. They like it was too much focus on her for it not to be her.
Okay. But we have to wait to
I
find
know.
out.
I know.
But yeah, and I thought it was so sad. Like when she opens the cell and she looks over and she says something like, are you here to kill me? If not, leave me alone.
Yeah,
Like
those
she just
are
wants to, like, she's been through so much that she just wants to die.
to die. Yeah.
She doesn't look like she would belong to the Addams family.
She doesn't look super older too. Like she looks like she's pretty young, but maybe it was just because I can't see well.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Is she Morticia's older or younger sister? I think she's her younger sister, right? Or no, maybe she's her older sister.
They do mention it. They do. Like Morticia mentions it, and I just can't
Yeah.
remember. I feel like she might be the younger sister.
because Morticia has a lot of issues about how she felt like she should have protected her.
Yeah. It's Ophelia, younger sister in Wednesday.
And I didn't include
Yes,
her new people to this season. Okay, so she is the younger sister.
she
So
is.
that could be why she is very old. But yeah, so I'm really interested to find out what's going on with that.
And there's something, and I couldn't. Ugh, obviously,
Oh,
it was only 4 episodes, but it's still. I guess a lot happened. Somewhere, it said Ophelia, and I'm like, is that supposed to be a reason why that is called Ophelia? And I feel like I have to go back and watch the show.
oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I
No,
did you see the trailer for the next part?
no.
Okay. It is out if you want to see it at some point. But
Okay.
one of the things that I found very frustrating was Pugsley's plotline. That was like the one that I was like, I really don't freaking see the purpose of this storyline. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, why do I care about this storyline? But we do see throughout this part one that Slurp starts to grow a brain.
Mhm.
And based off of and at the very end, he speaks
Yes.
and he says something like, "Hello, my old friend," or something like that to Augustus, which
Mhm.
I was like, "Oh, what's going on there?" And then he
Mhm.
eats his brain.
They were probably friends at some point.
Or he did something to him. So, like, I'm very curious where the storyline's going to go because in the trailer, they show that Slurp becomes more and more human throughout the second part,
And
where
does he look younger and younger?
he looks fairly young. Like he looks like he's probably like in his 20s, but he definitely like looks could pass as not being a zombie. And I'm assuming that he's going to be able to be able to talk more.
I agree.
So that's one of those ones that after seeing part one, I'm like, freaking hate the storyline. I don't understand the purpose. I'm so annoyed, but I have a feeling that I'm going to really like it after I watch the second part
I
because I'll know
understand.
what the purpose is.
I understand. Yes.
But so that was very frustrating, that whole point. I was just like, why? Why do I care?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, that's why, like I told you in the video note, I fast forwarded the whole campsite scene. I'm like, what is the point of this? The only point that I can say is that maybe Slurp was able to munch on, a human's
More
brain,
brain.
and then
Yeah.
that's it. He could have
Yeah, that was
easily just
like,
just done that. They were in the woods,
yeah.
and he escaped, and he just started eating, and then that's it.
Yeah, it didn't need to happen at the camp. It could have happened anywhere. I really was like annoyed with the camp part as well too, because I thought that they were going to have more interaction with the opposing camp. And I don't know that that's going to happen in part two. I don't see a reason why they would bring them back at this point.
No, there's
But
no
they
reason.
had like they had like different things. Like there was that scene where they were like, "Oh, I feel bad for that Gorgon," when they saw Ajax
Yes,
confront
yes,
Anya and stuff like that.
yes.
So I thought it was gonna be a situation where they would like bond or something during that part of the storyline. Like maybe come together to try to like fight off Slurp or something, but like they just didn't. They kind of like dropped it, and I was like, I saw
It
no
was
purpose.
it was just a waste.
It was like a filler.
It definitely, but
Yeah.
it was just like the most like it's not a supernatural filler that made any sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
It wasn't amusing.
Right, because it
It,
wasn't its own contained little storyline, even.
no,
Because, like,
no.
everything could have happened. She could have just gone to the cabin to find that information, like, behind the mirror. Wednesday and Morticia could have had their duel at the school.
Yeah,
Blurp could have escaped at the school and, like, gone and ate some brains.
yeah.
Like, it just didn't seem.
It didn't fit at all.
Yeah, it didn't fit. It didn't seem to serve a purpose. Now, I could be wrong, and maybe those campers are going to come back later to help them with something
You're really pushing it. I don't
more
think so.
me, but I didn't get any indication of that in the trailer. Although there is like a carnival scene, so maybe like there's something at the carnival where they run into them, or I don't know. I think I'm pushing it, like you said.
I maybe I'll be wrong. Hopefully, I'll be wrong. So
We'll
you can
find
have
out in a month.
what you'd like, and hopefully it'll like fit instead of this.
Yeah.
Refresh my memory. So, like the whole world knows that there's outcasts then?
Yeah, I think so because
Okay.
like they knew exactly how to fight them.
Yeah, like
Like
Gorgons. They knew he
yeah,
was
they
Gorgon.
knew to get his cap off so that he would stone his other people, and then they put a hood on him, Medusa style.
Yeah.
And they knew the tear gas would stop the werewolves and everything.
Completely lost. I couldn't remember. I'm like, does everybody really know? Is it just this town? Like, what's going on here? Like,
Yeah, I think it's like a common knowledge, it seems like,
okay,
but
okay.
it's like frowned upon, which is why like Tyler's mom was an outcast, but they hid it from everybody. And then I think he suspected Tyler was an outcast and he hid it. So,
What do you
but
think about that storyline?
I don't know where they're going with that.
I don't know either. Well, what's her face is officially dead now.
Yeah, he killed Mama real bad. You're not
What?
my mother.
What is her name?
Marilyn, I think.
Oh my gosh. And even the actress,
Marilyn
Christina
Thorntail.
Ricci. Christina Ricci.
Christina. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Marilyn. Marilyn Thornhill.
Yeah, I was surprised he killed her, but it kind of made sense. He went from 0 to 100. I don't know exactly what happened, but when he was in Tyler form, he seemed like he was more even-tempered, where like he like
Maybe
it
he,
reminds me of the Hulk, where like the Hulk is like Bruce Banner is like, you know, my secret is I'm angry all the time, and then he hulks out. Like I feel like Tyler is just like angry all the
angry all the
time,
time.
which he is chained up in a cage at Willow Hill. So it's not too surprising, but like he seems very different.
I think maybe he's just grown into his powers,
His hide,
his hide.
the
Yeah.
hide is so gross.
Yeah. I don't like the hide.
He really is angry and wants to go after Enid. I'm curious to know what he's going to do to Wednesday because he could have killed her. He threw her out a window and
Yeah.
she
Well,
is left very, very seriously hurt, but he could have like made sure that she was dead and he didn't. So I think he like still has feelings towards her.
that, or maybe he just thought the fall would actually kill her. I mean, he pushed her, like, not pushed her, he threw her.
Yeah, like a rag doll. I will
Yeah.
say it shows us in the trailer. Well, I should ask because if it's in the trailer, so I wouldn't consider that a spoiler, but it's going to be a spoiler for you right now because you haven't seen the trailer.
Tell me.
She is in a coma.
Oh, wait a second. I did see the trailer then.
Okay.
And she wakes up. That's a spoiler. They shouldn't have done that.
I don't remember that, but like you assume she wakes up.
Her eyes, by the end of the
Oh,
trailer,
does
her
she
eyes
wake up?
wake up. I was like, really,
Okay.
y'all? Really?
So you were watching it closer than I was.
Always doing dumb things, Netflix.
Is
Like,
it
keep
like
her with her
Morticia
eyes closed.
said something like, "Oh, she's getting the coma vacation that she's always wanted," or something
Yes.
like that? And I was
Yes.
like, "That's an
Ridiculous.
interesting take. That's like a Gomez Adam type of take because Gomez is so happy all the time, like regardless. Like that scene where he's in the shower
A
and
shower.
Heather is like licking his bag.
He's ready to go at any time, at any
Yeah.
moment's notice. Oh my gosh.
And when he finds out that they're dueling, he's like, "Oh, that's such a great," like he's just so positive.
For a
You gotta love
lawyer.
a Gomez Adam positive attitude.
What do you think about him and Morticia being more in the spotlight this season?
I was okay with it. I know that that was a criticism that a lot of people had that they didn't like that it wasn't more focused on Wednesday. I think there was still a lot of Wednesday there.
I
Like
mean,
when
she
I
is
heard
her
people
family.
yeah, when I heard people criticizing that, I was like, "Oh, is she really not going to be in the season?" And I was like, "She's in it quite a bit. Like it's still
Yeah.
focused on her."
It's called Wednesday.
Yeah, but they do have them all living at the school, which is going to make it a different dynamic than last season. Like they focused a lot more on like Morticia and her actually talking
Right.
because of the proximity.
I I wonder what's going to happen next season because has it been renewed? Have we looked this up? Have we just talked about this? I can't remember. If they have a next season, what's it going to be like?
Yeah,
Just
I don't
send them
know.
back? Could just send them back? I mean, you have like these two major stars. You're giving them the spotlight, and all of a sudden you're going to send them back.
Well, I mean, they were in the first season, just not as much. Who knows? They might make one of them a teacher at this, or yeah, like who knows? They could go a couple of different ways,
Hmm.
but it was, yeah, I didn't
Hey.
mind it. I didn't find it to be like something that
Yeah.
necessarily bothered me. It
Okay.
opened up the idea of like discussing Ophelia a lot more because I think she was mentioned in the last season, but not very much.
Is there an actual Ophelia in the older TV series? That's what I wonder now.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know because Grandmama is there.
Grandmama's in the old series?
Yeah, and I do know that I do think that there's like they visit family or something. So I just don't know if there's a sister named Ophelia or if it's
Okay.
more like going
Oh,
back to family that
yes.
they visit.
She appears in the older Addams Family series. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
good to know.
Yes, yes.
Have they brought Cousin It in at all? This
No,
I didn't think so either.
I don't think so. No way.
I
Jose.
one of the things about this part one that frustrated me, but not in the I'm glad they brought it up, but like it frustrated me. I don't like how they treat Lurch and Thing. And like Thing brings it up that he feels like he's being treated like a
A
servant
servant. Yeah,
and like they forget his birthday and
I
everything.
know.
And it's very much like they do treat him like a servant and they treat Lurch like a servant. And Lurch's face all the time shows that he doesn't like it. So I was
Yeah,
very frustrated on their behalf throughout this.
I mean, I never watched the original series, but
It
let
was
me
the
not say I
same.
never watched. It was the same, right? Okay.
I just think I wasn't aware of it because I was a kid.
Okay. He looked like he was, well, not Thing, but Lurch looked like he was just their butler.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
what I
don't
thought.
know if Thing is related to them or what his
His thing is,
relation to them is. Yeah, what is Thing's thing? Yeah.
uh,
They rely on him for a lot of things and then they just like don't treat him very nicely.
only Enid.
Yeah. She gave him that cool home. She made him part of the wolf pack. They did
He
get him that spa lady, but that was because they felt bad because they forgot his birthday.
and he was trying to. He kept going like this to her, and she kept hitting his hand. Thought that was hilarious. He's trying to get like, well, what are you trying to do? Thing? What can you possibly get on?
Yeah. Are you getting a little dirty there?
I don't know how. And like, how is he getting drunk? I agree with Enid.
Oh, that was so funny with the little bottles of booze.
Yeah. How are you getting drunk? How are you doing
Hiding
anything?
away.
Oh gosh.
Like the thing has like a wild past because doesn't he have like doesn't Fester send him like a mugshot for
Oh
his
really?
birthday? I think it was like a mugshot or something like that for his birthday.
Oh, I think you're right.
So he's got a wild past, which
Maybe
he sends with
once
Fester, so that makes sense.
uh, Fester's a hot fucking
Fester
mess.
is hilarious. And I will say, so Fester was a positive.
I
Chris
will say
Armisen is good casting for him.
perfect casting because he's a weirdo
Yeah, big
himself.
time.
He's a weirdo himself. But when he was like messing around with the cook or whatever she
Louisa
was,
or Louise.
Lois, I was just like, ew, oh, those two together. And like he's been through women. He just like uses them. That's
Yeah.
it.
But he said, like, you're my favorite of all the women I've used. And she's into it.
She's getting some action, so I guess she doesn't care.
The whole Lois thing was interesting. My mother's name, by the way.
Oh,
Because I totally didn't catch that it wasn't a person until they actually, oh my God, that's so funny. In my notes, I wrote daughter in Danish.
okay. Good for you. Look what you did. Your
Well,
Duolingo is working.
I think it's because I had the Danish subtitles up, and so I was like taking notes while watching. So I
Good
wrote,
for
"He
you.
is the daughter of Augustus."
Good.
What was I saying?
Lois, you thought was an
Oh,
actual person. I did too.
yeah. Yeah, like you assume it's a patient and you're like Lois is key, but it stands for long-term outcast integration. And I was like,
It's
yeah.
interesting to me, like GABbin or whatever his last name is, Tyler's dad. Like he's such a douchebag, but he still cared enough to try to investigate this.
Yeah. That's a good point. He didn't have to, but he
He
noticed
did.
a pattern and he wanted to look into it. Oh, did you catch this? I didn't catch it until the second time I watched that
You watched this 2 times. Really?
because I watched it and then I watched it to take notes.
I don't know if it was worth all that, but okay.
Well, the first time I watched it, I wasn't paying that close of attention. I was
I
like doing stuff while watching it.
surprise,
Um,
surprise though. It's not anything that would catch your
yeah.
attention.
But the second time I watched it, I noticed that where was it? Hold on a second. I gotta control F this.
What's Control F for?
Oh, for fine.
Oh, look at that. I learned something today.
Oh, so when Marilyn is in, what is her name? Dr. Fairburns' office,
Hmm.
talking to
Hmm.
her, like she's trying to convince her to let her see Tyler. She says something about like, oh, well, I've always heard that Willow Hill did secret experiments on the outcast. And that was at the very beginning of episode 4. So that was like way before we found out what was going on. And I was like,
It was
oh,
a hint. It was a hint.
okay.
I guess it was obvious. Like they have to be doing something there.
Yeah. Yeah, just based off of the fact that like there's such a disparity in like humanity towards like the outcasts versus the normies. I mean, the name says it all, but it was probably like a throwback to experimentation on people of color and asylums and things like that. Like
Hmm.
it was an obvious thing, like when you thought about it.
Always something.
And experimentation at asylums in general, as we know from Supernatural.
Yes. Is there anything else as of now? Because I'm starting to
Well,
dwindle.
there's Bianca's whole storyline with her mom
I'm not feeling that either. I'm
because
not
we don't
feeling that.
know. We don't know what's up. We know that like her mom was married to like this like
A cult
culty type
leader.
guy, but something happened where he's on the run and she's in hiding from him, but we don't know any of the details. But Ajax, I'm gonna go back to I love Ajax. He's probably my favorite character. I hope he never lets me down.
I'm
But
sure he won't.
he is a good friend. He doesn't know what's going on, but he knows that Bianca needs to get to her mom. So he goes and stones the professor because she's not able to siren him, which was an interesting canon thing that we learned. She cannot siren him because of the glass surrounding the
The
tech.
person. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
was like, oh,
yeah.
okay.
So I like that he was a good friend.
He'll probably wind up being a love interest for her. That's what they're setting that up for.
Oh, you think so?
And then
I'd
Eden
be
is
okay
gonna
with
be
that.
like, wait a
Oh
second, I
yeah,
want you
she'll
back
get
now.
jealous, even though
Yeah.
she's got Bruno.
Yeah.
Bruno looked very familiar. I don't know if
He
he's just
did.
one of those people that looks familiar.
No, he did look familiar. Let me look it up.
While you're doing that, I will just go through. I like Grandmama's tension with Morticia. I'm sure we're gonna find out more about that.
A lot of that. Oy, oy, oy.
Oh, I really liked the music. What did you think about the music?
I don't think I paid attention, to be honest.
So like I mean, I like the music overall, but there was a couple of times like when Morticia and Wednesday were dueling, they played an instrumental of the REM song Losing My Religion,
Oh, yes, 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 yes,
which
yes.
I don't know if you know about that song, but that song, that phrase Losing My Religion is about losing your temper with someone.
Oh, I did not know that.
Apparently, it's a Southern phrase. And then when Slurp was on his like rampage through the asylum, they were playing the song, instrumental again of Zombies by the Cranberries.
Yes,
That was funny.
yes, yes. I picked up on those too. I
So,
did.
but yeah,
And
but they
then
had like a bunch of them.
Billy Piper was playing a piano piece on something, and I'm like, oh, this is nice. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, let me see if because I found an article that lists a different song.
Wait, what am I supposed to be looking up again? I like lost my train of thought. Oh, Perry,
Oh,
Perry.
Bruno.
Bruno, thank you. Lord have mercy. Losing my
Oh,
religion.
Bruno sings. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I guess he's playing the guitar. Catherine Zeta-Jones sings Bad Moon Rising.
Yes, that I liked.
That was good.
That I liked. Where the heck is Bruno? I know he started
I want to know what love is. Ain't that a kick in the head? Dreamweaver, All by Myself.
with a
So they had like a lot of good songs. Oh, I Ride with the Valkyries. I think
I
that was the song that Bruno was playing the guitar for.
don't think I've ever heard of that before.
It says that it's like a classic song that they put in war films.
Oh, okay. Well, this kid is just he looks like someone because he has only been in Law and Order Organized Crime, one episode.
Okay.
And then the next thing is Wednesday.
Okay, yeah, he must look like somebody because I have seen Law and Order Organized Crime, but only the first episode, and
Well,
it was good. Maybe I'll revisit that show at some point. Not
count
that
me out. Count me out.
it's got what's his face, the guy that was with Olivia in SVU,
Oh, the
the guy with the
SVU.
attitude.
Wait, I thought you were when you said Olivia, I thought you were gonna say Scandal.
Oh no, Olivia, Mariska Hargitay's character,
Oh, I don't.
her
Oh,
partner,
oh gosh.
Spangler, Springer, something with an S.
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's with him.
I don't watch, cop shows or hospital dramas.
I
I
don't
don't watch
typically either,
police
but
shows.
my mom was a big Law and Order person, so I would watch with her. Okay, so one thing that I meant to look up before we talked about Wednesday, and I'm annoyed that I didn't, and hopefully I'll look into it for next time if I remember. I'm not going to remember. I'm sorry, people. Maybe one of our listener knows. I was curious because you know how like Haley Joe, he plays the Kansas City scalper at the beginning,
Hmm.
and he has like all those dolls, like he makes a Wednesday doll.
Hmm.
I was wondering two things. I was wondering if that storyline was inspired by this real life. I don't know if you want to call him a serial killer because I don't necessarily know that he killed the people, but I heard a podcast about him. He may have killed some people, but I don't think he did it. I think he was more of a grave robber. He would rob graves of children and he would turn their bodies into dolls. Y'all should see Gracie's face right now. People are fucked up out there. I meant to look it up so that I would remember more about this situation. But basically, when he was caught, he had like dozens of dolls in quotes that were like actual mummified children, from what I remember. So I didn't know if that inspired this, or also there was that supernatural episode with the Fallout shelter. I can't remember what season or episode it was, but I'm sure you're going to remember this. It was with the Ghost Smashers. Is that what the TV show is on Supernatural?
Yeah,
With this,
Ghostbusters. No,
it's not Ghostbusters,
Ghostbusters.
but it's something like that.
Ghostbusters.
Ghost
Yeah, yeah.
Smashers or Ghost Trappers or something like that. There was an episode with them where there was a guy that would have down in the Fallout shelter. He would have parties with dolls.
I remember that. Oh
Yeah,
my
so I was
gosh.
like, is it inspired by that?
I don't know. I mean, there is a Kansas City Strangler because I went online right now while you're talking,
I
and
think there's
he
probably a every city strangler,
probably
but
he
this is a scalper.
this one's this one's a Strangler, so it supposedly was inspired by this guy, but I don't know if
Okay.
he did anything like create stuffed animals. I don't know.
Or if he just had dolls to represent, like maybe, because like they do, she does say like the one that she gives in it, she says like the hair is real human hair. So maybe he uses his victim's hair to make the dolls.
Maybe.
That's creepy as fuck.
It's really like just disgusting and creepy and
Yeah.
everything under the
So
sun.
yeah, so I had noticed that because I was like, oh, I bet that there's some kind of like inspiration behind the storyline, but I just forgot to look it up. And some other things with Wednesday in the airport with all of the weapons and stuff like that. It reminded me of this funny situation that my friend and I were in. We had gone to Canada, and back in the day, you would like literally, you could drive back and forth to Canada with like no ID, nothing. But once they started to be more restrictive after 9/11, we actually got pulled over because they asked for my friend's driver's license. Her driver's license was Pennsylvania, but her car was Massachusetts. So they pulled her over and they wanted to inspect the car. And so they're inspecting the car and everything and being like, oh, we just did double checking because it was her mom's car and her mom lived in Massachusetts. So they're like, it's just weird that the states didn't match. And while we're waiting for them to look at the car, we hear this customs and control, like border control person go, sir, do you have any more weapons in the vehicle?
What?
And I was like, that's so funny because this lady at the airport is like, do you have any more prohibited items?
You would think Wednesday would know better.
Yeah.
She can't help herself. And they actually
Yeah.
let her go. Like they didn't tell her
Yeah.
go back home. You're a danger to
That's some
society.
white girl privilege. So yeah, so that scene reminded me of that time we went to Canada just for the day. Oh, another thing that I'm assuming, well, I don't know. Oh, this is so frustrating. I hate they split it up
That's why
more.
I hate this part
Did
four
you
non
notice
I mean part two nonsense.
Lurch's eye? So they do a throwback to Lurch getting blown up by Pugsley.
Right.
Lurch has a messed up eye, just like the main bird. Like, you know how the main bird has an injured red eye?
I didn't
Lurch
even
does as
notice that.
well.
I didn't even notice that.
I'm gonna bring it up just to make sure I wasn't making shit up, but like I was like, is Lurch the bird? Like at first
Oh, well, maybe that's why they did that intentionally.
as a misdirect.
Yeah.
Because they explain how he got the messed up eye, but I was just like, is that okay? So do we just need to not worry about that anymore, or like what's going on?
I don't know. I mean, if it was an
Yeah,
accident from when he was
yeah, it's like a glass eye or something.
okay.
I also just found an article, The Mysterious Reason Behind Lurch's Recast in Wednesday.
Lord, is it really that serious, people? Is it really that serious?
It's probably, I assumed it was scheduling.
Scheduling, he probably said something inappropriate. Don't get the F out of here.
Oh,
Wait a second. What is this?
Jonas D'Amato plays Chewbacca in the Star Wars project.
Oh, there you go.
I also thought I added an extra O in there, but it's just that he's Finnish.
Green Reaper.
Oh, personal reason.
Okay.
That was lame. Uh,
Oh.
another thing is that they kind of like didn't really address, they just kind of dropped it, was that original investigator that gets killed at the beginning, like during episode 1. He says to the sheriff or the former sheriff, the evidence is safe and they're on to me, but the evidence is in a safe place because he's following that couple who get killed. Or maybe they don't get killed. Maybe he just gets killed.
Is
But
that
anywho,
the
I was
evidence?
just like, what's the evidence? Like,
Yeah, I'm assuming it's
is it the
in
mirror?
the cabin where Wednesday went to.
I mean, maybe we're just supposed to assume that. I didn't necessarily assume that because
There
that
might be
wasn't
more.
the investigator's cabinet.
That was GABbin's cabin, but maybe that's where they worked from.
Yeah, maybe. I just was kind of like, do we know what's going on with this? But maybe you're right. Maybe we're
That's
just supposed to assume that that's
that
the
storyline has
information.
ended, in my opinion. Now,
As
like
far as we know.
everyone's on the loose. You know, the avian chick is on the loose. They'll probably take care of her, like you assumed.
Yeah.
And but except for Ophelia, Ophelia's probably like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, I think I just need to let some of these things go because they were things that I took note of, and I'm like, I don't know, are these wrapped up? Are they not wrapped up? Because we
It,
don't
it's
have the whole
hard.
season.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, let's see, because was the avian chick herself doing stuff to the people down there? Like, who was doing stuff to the people down there?
She was, because she said that she took over the experiment after her father.
And Fairburn knew about this. Well, she's dead, right?
It
Fairburn is dead.
sounded like it because Wednesday thought that she worked for Fairborn, and she was like, no, Fairborn works for me. So she must have been complicit in some way. And
Okay.
Fairborn, RIP, Slurp ate her brain.
Okay, that's what I last remembered, but I
Yeah.
wasn't too sure because he's eating a lot of brains.
Yeah,
He's
he
eating
went
a
in
lot of. He's eating a lot of like.
smart brains.
Yeah, he.
Yeah, so he killed her and then because she was in the room with Augustus. So he killed her and then he went after Augustus. And you don't necessarily see him kill Augustus, but you assume like it looks like he's about to bite into his brain.
Yes, yes. Ugh, disgusting.
Some other things that I just made note of is the whole like when Wednesday is pretending to be Enid for the driving lesson and she goes, I am the captain now. That was like, have you seen Captain Phillips?
No.
That's like a famous line from Captain Phillips, where when he gets, is it Captain Phillips? The one where he gets like taken over by pirates, Tom Hanks.
I know it's Tom
Yeah,
Hanks. I just
I
never
think
seen the
that's
movie.
the name of the movie. But the pirate goes, "I am the captain now." So I thought that was a throwback to that. And then,
That scene was a mess. When Enid finds out, well, maybe she won't find out because the guy quit. Or no, he got killed. What am I talking about?
yeah,
The first one, man down.
he was quitting and in the process got killed. I felt bad for him. That was a lot of stress.
It's almost like, a superhero film or like The Boys where you have these individuals who are just so out of control that
Mhm.
everyone else is just at the wrong place at the wrong time
Mhm.
all the time.
Exactly. Oh, another thing that I don't know if you thought about this, but like, do you remember when, where is it? I thought it was right here. Oh, well, two things. We don't know why Wednesday lost her psychic ability, do we? I don't think we do.
Think I I think we don't know exactly why, but I think it's because she's using it too much. Her
Well,
body can't take
yeah.
it.
And Morticia says that the tears are psychic exhaustion. So it could be, but that she hasn't gotten it back yet, right? Like at this point, she still doesn't have it. So I guess they're going to address that in part two. But there was a part, hold on, let me find it, because it reminded me very much of Goonies. Oh, so when she gets a message and then she figures out its music notes and she has to play the piano to open the
Hmm.
secret passage. Did
Yeah.
that remind you of Goonies?
No, I didn't. I didn't put two and two
Do
together.
you know the scene in Goonies I'm talking about?
I sure do. I sure do.
Classic. So that I was like, Goonies.
Maybe it was. I never
Yeah.
even like.
Oh, another thing I wanted to ask you about. This is so out of the realm of like needing to be talked about, but it has me curious. And listeners, let me know as well. When back to the airport, when they are like, you can't have this, and it's like they have like thing is there, they don't care about that, but she has like a little thing of sunscreen,
Hmm.
and she calls it sun cream. I thought that was what the British call sunscreen. Have you ever
Oh,
heard it called sun cream over here?
never.
So I was like, that's so weird. So I'm wondering if maybe one of the writers was British. I thought maybe Tim
And
Burton
they
was,
kept it in.
but Tim Burton's
Isn't
actually
Tim?
American, but he
He's
is
married
married
to a
to a
British.
Brit.
Yeah, it's married to
So maybe Bonham Carter.
yes,
So maybe he's just picked that up because I was like,
but no one's
that
called him
jumped
out
out
on
on me.
that.
That jumped out so bad at me because yeah, I think it's specifically British, but maybe it's just like everywhere but the United States. But
I don't think
I
that's
don't
how it's
know
described.
anywhere because I was like, well, maybe it's regional. I don't know anywhere in the United States that they use sun cream.
I'm so New York, like anything
Yeah,
from Pennsylvania, I wouldn't like
and maybe
pick
we're
up
just
on.
being East Coasters, but I always got the vibe that this was taking place in New England somewhere.
It is. It is. It's like
Yeah.
in Rhode Island or something.
Okay, is it Rhode Island?
I think so.
We should go to Rhode Island and go to Newport. I was thinking about that the other day.
Okay,
Let's do this.
we're doing it.
It's so expensive to rent a hotel
Oh,
and Airbnbs in Providence
oh
or
gosh.
Newport.
Okay. Well, we'll revisit then.
Anyway,
We'll have to see when it's like
yeah,
what's
I
it
thought of
off
that when I
peak
was watching
season.
Gilded.
Off peak season.
Yeah. Yeah, who wants to go anywhere in peak season? But I think I covered most of the stuff I had. So I will say individually I enjoyed the episodes, but
Yeah.
it was just very like the fact that it's a part two really messed everything up for me.
I think that it picked up at the end, literally. It
Yeah.
was just getting crazy when they were at Willow Hill.
Yeah.
So I'm
Because things started
hoping,
making sense.
yes,
At least
and
some of the storylines.
and like you said, they like wrapped up a storyline to start an or continue a storyline. There's so much actually going. There's like three things going on because you have Slurp, you have Tyler, you have Ophelia,
Yeah, because that's one thing we
and
didn't mention. Tyler is loose.
Wednesday also.
Yeah. So
Her
we have Tyler's loose. We assume that Slurp is loose again. Wednesday's in a coma. We don't know what happened to the probably Ophelia chick. I would have liked to seen her run into Morticia and Morticia be like, Ophelia?
mm, well, there's still
And then
time.
have it end there so that we had confirmation because they do say that like Ophelia's been missing for the past 20 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, so she's probably in her late 30s and or mid to late 30s. We don't know how old she was when she went to Willow Hill.
Yeah. Pretty
But
sad.
that's actually interesting because all the other people that were experimented on, they fake their death, but they must not have done that for Ophelia because they distinctly say that she's been missing, but they don't say what the circumstances were of her being missing. I guess
Hmm.
we'll have to find out if they address it.
Yeah. Maybe she escaped and they caught her and they just didn't say anything, and so they just
Could be. That way they didn't have to fake her death.
yeah. Like she did the work for them already by escaping.
Yeah, that could definitely be a reason. All right, I guess we'll find out.
I know.
We're acting like we have to wait forever, but it's
We're,
August when we're recording this, so we have like 2 weeks.
we are brats.
But who knows when we'll have time to talk about it.
Exactly. We have so much going on.
Yeah.
All right, girl.
Listeners, let us know what you thought about Wednesday Season 1, Part 1. Did we miss any big points that we should have talked about? If so, let us know on Instagram. It's at GABbin Podcast, or you can email us. Our email address is gabbinpodcast@gmail.com. And thanks for listening to GABbin. Go check us out on Instagram, like and follow us. Check out our other episodes. We are on all the major platforms where you can find your podcast. Feel free to buy us a coffee.
Please do. We need it.
Talk to you next week. Thanks for listening to GABbin.
GABbin. We're GABbin. We're GABbin. We're GABbin. We're GABbin. We're GABbin. We're GABbin.